January 14th, 1949 marks an important point in a mystery that started over a month earlier in Adelaide, Australia. On the morning of December 1st, 1948, police were called to Somerton Park Beach, where a body had been discovered. Witnesses had seen a man lying in the sand with his head resting against the seawall the previous evening. He appeared to be alive and mobile at the time, but when he was seen by a couple the next morning, he was dead. The man was clean-shaven, wearing a neatly pressed suit and tie with all tags removed, and he had no form of identification on his body. An autopsy was performed, which estimated the time of death at around 2 a.m. on the morning of December 1st. Blood was found in the man's stomach, and his liver, spleen, and brain all showed signs of congestion, inflammation, and damage, leading the pathologist to suspect poisoning may have been the cause of death, although no poison was found in the body. Fingerprint and dental records contained no match for the man, and no one came forward to claim the body, so he remained unidentified. On January 14th, a suitcase suspected to be the property of the deceased man was found by staff at the Adelaide railway station. It had been checked into the cloakroom on November 30th, the day before the man was found on the beach. The suitcase contained multiple items of clothing, an assortment of self-modified tools, and a thread card of Barber brand orange waxed thread that was not sold in Australia and was of the same type used to repair clothing that the dead man was wearing. Tags had been removed from all clothing items except for a tie, laundry bag, and undershirt, which read T. Keen, Keen, and Keen without the E, respectively, along with some dry cleaning marks. Police were unsure if these items were simply overlooked or if they had been deliberately labeled with incorrect names to throw off any investigation. A search of all English-speaking countries returned no reports of missing persons with the name T. Keen, and the source of the dry cleaning marks was never uncovered. An inquest into the man's death was conducted over the following months, in which investigators speculated that poisons such as digitalis or wabane could have been used in small but deadly doses which could remain undetectable, but they couldn't confirm this theory, and couldn't conclude if the poison would have been administered by the deceased man himself or by a third party. They also found a secret pocket sewn into the dead man's pants, which contained a small scrap of paper with the words Tamam Shud, meaning ended or finished. The scrap would be traced to a copy of the Rubáiyát of Omar Khayyám, which was reportedly found in the backseat of a car around the same time of the Somerton Man's death. In the back of the book there were indentations of 5 written lines of encrypted text, which has never been cracked. There was also a phone number belonging to Jessica Ellen Jo Thompson. When Thompson was interviewed, she claimed not to know the dead man, but when shown a plaster cast bust of the dead man, she was reportedly taken aback to the point of almost fainting. Thompson reported that she had once owned a copy of the Rubáiyát, but had given it to an army lieutenant named Alf Boxall. Police initially thought Boxall may be the Somerton Man, but later found him alive and well, and in possession of an intact copy of the Rubáiyát signed by Thompson. The Somerton Man was buried in a simple grave on June 14, 1949, and remains there to this day. He is yet to be identified, though many have tried and many theories exist, the most convincing of which speculate that he was a Soviet spy. This suspicion is shared by many, including Kate Thompson, the daughter of Jessica Thompson. She claims that her mother had told her that she lied to the police, and that she did know the identity of the Somerton Man. Kate is of the belief that her mother was a spy with the Somerton Man, citing her mother's job teaching English to migrants, her interest in communism, and her ability to speak Russian, though not being willing to disclose how or why she had learned the language. In October 2019, approval was granted by the Australian Attorney General, Vicky Chapman, to exhume the body of the Somerton Man and extract a DNA sample to compare with possible descendants, but this task is yet to be completed, and for now, the identity of the Somerton Man and the case of his puzzling death remains a mystery. If you'd like to learn more about mysterious deaths and other strange history, I've included links below to videos and other resources. And if you like what I'm doing here and want to support me, please like, subscribe, and share on your social platform of choice. I post new bite-sized videos daily about mysteries, cryptids, aliens, and all things strange to kick off your day. See you tomorrow.